one of my vlogs. So I'm in the hire car with Mum, and it is officially the long weekend. I think it was a long weekend quite a few hours ago, wasn't it? But we've been
more like lunchtime now.
Yeah.
It's good afternoon.
Yes, but oh yeah, I just realised I said good morning. Oops. Anyway, just shows what I'm like, doesn't it really? But it's bank holiday weekend. I am so excited. I am so excited for this weekend. The weather is unbelievable. It is so hot. Because we haven't had a car, I just forget how hot the car is when you first get on
would
it.
have been like though going into this one was actually quite cool to get into considering.
The old our old Ford Focus was like, would be like, bless it, it's a little hot. It was like such a sauna. But we're going to Clarendon. We're just on our way to pick Grandma up. It is just gone 10 to 1. I said to Mum, I did not want. I know. I just didn't want me and Mum to rush because you know we work 5 days a week. So I stayed in bed till 10.
Cut me up, don't worry about it.
Here we go. We've started the drive with us. Here we
go.
go. It's really, that's just what we're like in a car.
Have a light. I don't know why I said that. Why did I say that?
Contraption is on the windscreen. Very exciting. I've got my questions on this phone. I put a new case on. This is a case I got when I was with Chelsea. Excuse the rank nails. I'm getting them sorted tomorrow. But I do really actually love this case because, to be honest, I don't really need a pop socket on this. So yeah. Hello.
There we go. Oh, right. Perfect.
Oh. How's your morning been?
Busy. I've actually been all right, thank you, dear. And you?
Chilled. Very chilled. I didn't get out of bed till gone 10.
Oh, that's all
It was
right.
so nice. I think wake up on a Friday and go, I don't have to get up
And then
early.
you went and had your shower.
I did. I washed my hair. It's been good. I've got some questions, Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some questions from Instagram that people have asked us to answer.
Right.
Okay, so this is for everyone. If you didn't live in England, where would you want to live?
Say New Zealand.
New Zealand? Okay, Mum says New Zealand. Why would you want to live in New Zealand?
It just looks stunning and beautiful.
And really calm,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've never wanted to go to Australia. But
I wouldn't
New
mind
Zealand-
Australia
I'd
or
like to go-
America, but
Have I got to choose a different country?
You have to choose where you'd like to live.
Yeah.
Or Scottish
New
Highlands,
Zealand
actually.
would be
Yeah, the thing is about Scotland, I'd love to live in Scotland in a way,
Yeah,
but the
well,
weather
then
is
that's fair
shocking.
enough. But that's what I said.
All the
is it
time.
England or the UK?
I'd like to live
or anywhere, just say. I mean,
Well,
anywhere.
If that's the case, yes, Scotland.
Like, if I ever did retire, I'd love to retire to Cornwall. Cornwall would just be, because it's got such a massive place in my heart, I just feel like I could live the country life. I really could, especially at an older age. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't need everything that I've got now. So Cornwall to retire, and then I'd say to live, I'd love to live in the States. I would love to live in America.
I don't mind going there. to
New
see.
York especially.
New York's brilliant.
I'd love to live in New York because I love. Then I say I'd like to retire to Cornwall, which is really calm, but I do love the hustle and bustle. Do you know what I mean?
I'd like to live
So-
near the sea. That's anywhere but near the sea.
If you had to choose one holiday abroad, which with each other, where would it be? This could be very difficult because we all love different places.
I'd like to go to for holiday.
Yeah.
I love northern Italy. The lakes.
Italy. I think Italy could, in general, wouldn't it? If we all had to
Yep,
choose.
that's a good plan.
Lynn, I think Lynn would love to go to Italy too. So
Yeah, I'd like to go to Florence.
yeah. So we can go to multiple places in Italy. So there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your favourite colour, Grandma?
Blue.
Blue. There you go. That's Grandma sorted. We might actually extend this. What's your favourite colour, Mum?
I don't really know.
I love rose gold. Rose gold's mine.
I'd say probably purple.
What does Lily do that annoys you?
What does Lily do that annoys me?
Think carefully answering this question.
Is that for me as well?
Yeah, it's for everyone. Except me, obviously. Well, I know a lot of things that annoy me about myself. Mum, do you hang on, Mum, do you have something that comes to mind?
Yeah, you talk way too loud and way too quick. As in you're
that's
fast,
it.
you sort
yeah,
of like.
that's what I was trying to put it nicely.
Thank you, Grandma. I'm glad you want to.
Yeah.
And it's not you just it's just the way you
It's
are.
just how I am,
I
unfortunately.
feel as if I've got to breathe for you.
Yes, exactly.
You know, I'm exhausted.
The thing that annoys me about myself, I don't have confidence in myself.
Well, you should.
That's what really annoys me, because I
will
just don't have confidence in myself at
You
all.
will do.
I get asked loads of, like, when I do question polls on Instagram, I always get asked, oh, do you have confidence in your body? Do you have confidence in yourself? Like, I love what I do, but I don't have confidence in how I look or how I feel
think
about
that
myself.
does come with sort of, you've got to learn to
It's
love
age
yourself,
though
and
as
that
well, isn't it?
And that's really do. I don't still. So it's,
I think age is just a massive thing as well, because obviously with society now, girls especially, they have to look a certain way to be accepted, do you know what I mean? And there's one thing I would never do to myself, is plastic surgery.
I think Grandma's trying to get a word in.
Sorry.
If I could afford to treat you, Tracy, I would like to get in touch with Top One. Amazing.
And also, it's amazing what clothes do, because they say makeup is a way of opening up your soul and making yourself feel more confident, because you're enhancing your
That's
natural
true, actually,
thing.
because you've helped me with that one, because I wouldn't normally, I take a lot more pride in sort of, and
Makeup is just, I think makeup is incredible, but I think clothes are just as incredible. So I think clothes can really make you feel confident. Like this jacket that I bought when I was with Chelsea, this gives me serious Tommy Hilfiger vibes. Obviously I did not pay Tommy Hilfiger prices, but I like this jacket. It makes me feel, do you know what I mean? It makes me feel good.
What jacket is that, darling?
It's like a bomber, not a bomber, but it's like a it's very
Yeah.
hot.
are we going to be going anywhere anytime soon? Possibly? Maybe not.
Are you got a hoodie on underneath?
No, it's a hood.
Oh, I see.
I won't use that. Right.
It's a nice jacket, though.
What's your favourite thing about each other? I know exactly
God.
what mine are about you two. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you better because
Okay.
I'm trying to sort of
God,
like...
charming. My favourite thing about Mum is that, well, it's sort
Sorry.
of Mum and Grandma, because I've got multiple things, because obviously I love them both so much. But I'd say the main thing that for Mum, she's not judgmental at all. You're one of those mums that will just listen, but not judge. Do you know what I mean? With the stuff I've told you and how I felt, especially my own personal feelings, Mum won't go, well, you shouldn't feel like that. Like, why are you feeling like that? And, you know, because you know some people that can get quite sort of like aggy about it and quite aggressive. But Mum's very sort of calm. You are a very laid back person, which, to be honest, because I'm the complete opposite, I need that in my life. I really do. And Mum's just not judgmental at all. She'll listen. She'll take anything in that I say, and I know I can come to you about anything, literally anything, which I've learned, especially in like the last year and a half. Like, I've always trusted Mum, but obviously as I've got older, things do change and different things happen in my life, whether that's to do with boys or, you know, myself. And going to people, it can be quite difficult, especially mental health. But I'm so open with Mum about that, aren't I?
Yeah, well, that's
I
good.
tell you everything about it, because I feel like if you don't have anyone you can talk to or confide in, then you're not gonna get better, or you've got no chance of helping yourself. And my favourite thing about Grandma is it's sort of similar, but she is like Mum. She's like the shoulder I can always, like, Grandma gives the best advice. And whenever we go out, don't we? Whenever we go for food or something, we have the best.
Yeah,
we have the
we
best
do.
chats, and Grandma really puts things into perspective for me. And she is like a mum. I might be saying this for you. She's like a second mum.
But yeah, sometimes you can't feel, you know, sometimes there are things you want to talk to Grandma about, you don't want to talk to me about, which is absolutely
It's not
fine.
in a bad. It's not in,
No,
because
and
I don't want to
take
tell Mum,
it-
because Mum
I
pretty much
certainly
knows
don't
anything
take
anyway.
it that way at all. I'm just very grateful that you've got someone like that. I mean, you had Granddad around as
Yeah,
well. I'm very
Granddad
glad that you
was-
had him.
It was Granddad and Grandma, because obviously Mum had to work, which is absolutely fine, because obviously some people cannot afford not to work their whole.
Trust me, I wish I didn't have to work.
But obviously when I was younger, before I started nursery, which is actually conveniently where I work now, which is amazing, the opportunities are incredible, but I had Grandma and Granddad. They raised me alongside Mum, because obviously Mum had to work to provide for me and to look after me and to give us a life, which is what you have to do. And I think that's why people like my channel and like seeing you lot on in my videos, because we're really relatable. I'm not like those YouTubers. Like, I do love Saffron and Anastasia more, because I can relate to her more about her previous life before YouTube. Do you know what I mean? But you know, those big YouTubers or big Instagrammers, or like the celebrities that live this completely different lifestyle, they're still people. They still have the same feelings as people that don't have money, but I just find that sometimes people don't find them as relatable, because they don't have the same issues as them, like money, for example, or family strains or whatever. But yeah, I just feel Grandma is the person that I just when I've had many meltdowns. Mum and Grandma have been there for me through all of it, because I haven't had a dad that's been there for me. I had Granddad, who was the nearest person to a dad, but I didn't have my dad in my life. I never really have I? He's been very sort of on and off.
More off than on.
Yeah. So I think if it wasn't for how I've been brought up by Grandma and Granddad and obviously Mum, I don't think I would be the person I am.
No.
No.
Yeah, quite. You took the words right out of my mouth.
But I'm just saying, do you know what I mean? Like,
I can't drive this car.
But do you know what I mean? If I said if I was left with Dad, like, don't get me wrong, I do have love for my dad. Can I just put that out there?
Of course.
Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I do. Like, I do have love for my dad because he's my dad. I'm not that sort of person that can, you know. But I did end our relationship because I was getting nothing from it except mental grief, and my mental health was going down the toilet. For a lot of other reasons, it wasn't just him, but it was a big part of it, that you're constant, and he was never a constant, ever, was he? So,
No.
and I've got my constants, and I'm although I've had a lot going on and I have been quite down recently, believe it or not, I'm a lot happier since making that decision. I am a lot happier.
Oh, since Christmas,
You
wasn't
don't
it?
Yeah.
expect anything then.
Well, no, exactly, and that's why I'm happy, because I don't expect, and I'm not filled with empty promises anymore. So,
Her grandma has just always been there for me, regardless. And you know, there's been some really, really tough times and some really difficult
that's what I mean. You can always.
moments
Grandma's
in my
very
life, and
reliable.
Grandma's always been there, and she's never once said, "No, I'm sorry, go away."
See you later. You know where the door is.
You made your bed, you've got a lie in it kind of attitude, which is amazing because.
Most parents can be like that.
And she's still supporting me now.
Like, there was times in Cornwall, for example, last holiday was amazing. The first couple of days, as if you watched those vlogs,
Not so much.
well, not ideal. But when we really got into it, there was this boy in Sainsbury's, this guy, and he was working on the tills, wasn't he? His name was Dan. He was very nice. We had a bit of a flirt up, didn't we, Mum?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But I didn't even realise, to be fair, like, he was fit. There was no going about that. He was a good looking boy. But yeah, so do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have a mum was just sort of like stood there going, nice to know I'm acknowledged in this situation. But yeah, so what's your favourite thing about me?
I think the fact that we are so close.
We're a lot closer now, aren't we? Because obviously when I was
it's
younger.
amazing how much closer we are now in the last probably couple of years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Certainly this last year, definitely,
Oh,
and since
yeah.
the holiday, I think. But lots of things have happened, and you know,
I think that's what happens though in families. Crap
we're more
happens.
like friends, which is what I've always wanted for us.
Yeah. So I think because of the fact that I spent so much of my childhood with Grandma as like my mother figure, Grandma's sort of more like the mum. Not you are my mum fit, but do you get where I'm trying to come from? Grandma's sort of like the mum's mum, and then obviously you are my mum, but you're my mum and my best friend.
And also the fact that you still want to spend time with us, that's what means a hell of a lot.
Well, to be honest, you're
Because
the
a lot of
only
kids
ones
will
that.
just think sort of like, oh, that's it. Get
See you
away from
later.
these old people, too embarrassing.
Well, we have had our moments. Grandma, especially in Boots last
After
Sunday.
this visit, you might actually think.
Yeah, because Grandma, bless her, she just can't help loving children, can you?
Oh, I
We were in the
know.
Boots queue.
Yes, I hear you embarrassed her.
Yeah, we were in the Boots queue and Grandma
Oh,
just
mine
casually
was
started
lovely
chatting.
soul.
Oh yeah, she was. She was kicking off in the buggy, and Grandma was sort of like the person, a stranger that she wanted to act all good for. So then Grandma was talking to the little girl, and she was absolutely fine. And she was talking to the little girl's mum, and she was just going, and I was just sitting there going, oh my god. Like, I love her to pieces. Like, I love Grandma. Like, honestly, she is just one of the best people ever. But you do have your moments, don't you, Grandma? Where I just look the other way and I'm like,
Did you want to
why?
have a look around when we come back?
Yes.
I'll park up in the.
Did you want to have a quick look through the grounds?
Yeah, might
Because I just think the
as well.
weather's nice.
Yeah.
Well, going to the garden now, so I can't tell
Well,
you,
yes, no,
so-
obviously. I think if we don't go to the garden centre, I might get a bit of a telling off, mightn't I?
Yes.
Since a
I
certain
thought go bonkers because I can't go around looking at the plants. I know the reason.
I've got to
why
make
you
sure I've got my
want to
National
go
Trust
there.
card.
Oh, you
on me.
remember?
Hang on, I don't know if I've got my National Trust card on me though.
Well, they can look you up, surely. So, Grandma, what's your favourite thing about me and Mum?
God, blimey, busy here.
Oh dear.
It would
It's a
be.
hard one really because I always class, and I'm including Lynn in this as well.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
My three girls, you are, have got me through the most terrible thing in my life that happened.
Well, ditto.
Yes, but
Ditto.
from a
But obviously, your perspective,
from
yes,
my
no,
point
obviously.
of view.
Because your relationship with Grandad obviously was
Really?
completely different to ours. Obviously, 'cause you've been with him for 60 odd, sorry,
Yeah.
cutting your time there.
It was over-
60 odd
over-
years.
Your window.
My window's shut
58,
already.
and that was it. But there again, I have to consider myself fortunate because some couples don't even get that.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom's overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold.
And put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want something.
Well, these are pretty, but they're not.
These.
This, if it has
There you
bees
are.
on them.
You have
Yeah,
B
you want
sign.
a B sign on
Well,
it.
that's pretty, and that has a bee sign on.
Okay. Oh, that's
Or-
all Brescia. I've got that already in the
Oh,
garden.
okay. What? I think they're really pretty. They sort of remind me of daisies, but obviously the petals are a lot
Yeah.
lower.
It says in borders, but I mean you can put them in a pot. In a big pot.
This is all of Grandma's knowledge, so I have no clue. And they're bee friendly.
They're nice.
So, yes.
Calling.
Right, so Mum's knowledge on plants is the fact that she
Yeah,
said
I
that
know,
looked
but
like a leek.
I do like to talk.
A leek. A leek. Really?
It looks like a leak. Look at it. What? It could be a leak.
It does not look like a leek.
It's like a passive
I'm not the one that thought he looked like a leek. Mum was.
Oh, right.
Yeah, excuse me. Mum, look at those little sheep. They're cute. Okay, this is what I like about gardening. We've taken some photos already of me in front of garden pots. That just shows what my life's at. But I'm really, really happy with them. And it's not even the whole of the weekend's done yet. But yeah, I'm just really happy and I'm just sort of very content.
So what do you think?
And they're looking for dishes.
I tell you what, but
You got them last time we were here, didn't you? The little stand.
wash that.
Well, yeah, obviously. But yeah.
That's nice. No. So Grandma's very kindly treated us to, well, Mum and her a coffee, and she's got me a hot cross bun.
No, I don't.
The smell is, thank you very much, greatly
very
appreciated.
welcome.
And I've got another cold drink because, boy, do I need it. It is so hot. Like, look at that. Oh, worst angle.
Oh, well. You need it a bit higher, don't you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, lovely horses.
I know. So you know that Grandma, that's what I was on about. Look.
A baby boss name.
Oh, turn it up.
Grandma,
What?
go on, crack some moves.
Brings back memories.
And it's shining in the sky, and it's in the phantom, don't you know? Marvel fans will realise this reminds us of Baby Groot, doesn't it, at the beginning of number 2. Hang on, there's another one.
I
Come on,
know.
acknowledge you. I tell you what, it's a nice car. I saw one the other day. A mini hatchback.
Yeah, Minnie's alright
Yeah,
actually.
mini hatchback. Really nice.
I really don't like this. Freaks me
It's
out.
not unlike years ago. You used to have like. Do what you say.
Sweet but a psycho a little. This is my song. It's not my song, but it's Mum knows, don't you, Mum?
Yeah.
Sweet but a psycho a left, but
Okay,
she's
so what do we do?
right
Just keep going round.
Taking the car. Will it be alright?
I don't see why not.
Melted all.
Is she a blessing? We've not been here for ages, have we?
I know.
It's crazy. And we're back. Have we been here since Grandad went?
No,
No, we haven't, have we?
not in this car park. We haven't.
No.
I'm just going to try and find some shade.
Yes.
Sorry about this. I don't want to take it on.
You're always round there.
Yes. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. And now she's screaming at my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho. Left but she's right. This is Ava Max. She does really good songs. They're really different, but it's great. And tasty. People say run, don't walk away. Can we go in there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we're going now.
Yeah. It's just so nice, isn't it?
First.
Yes.
Go into the house first, then we can walk around the gardens.
Yes.
Well, then perhaps Lynn, if she comes another time.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
See? What?
it's there.
It's covered in. Mum, I can see some good photo opportunities already.
Do you remember the photographs of you before you started?
I find it crazy. It's just the work they're doing there, and we can go into 3 different rooms. So,
And the basement, which is where it started.
yes, I'm very excited. Well, it's covered.
It's not. The front's open. You can't go in it, obviously.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Anyway, I think they're sorting the roof.
Like, Mum, I feel like we're somewhere abroad.
I know.
It's so nice.
We're,
It's not sticky heat either, is it?
no,
It's comfortable.
They must be doing the, yeah.
refurbishing it.
So good.
Could you actually go in it? I can't remember. I think you could, couldn't you?
So you've never... I feel like I'm in an episode of Downton Abbey. Don't you think? I feel like I'm in an episode of Downton Abbey. Well, if necessary tomorrow, Mum, we could come for a walk here tomorrow. Couldn't we?
Yeah.
Grandma?
What?
Once we've been to Godalming, we could go for a walk here in the grounds. A proper one, where we don't have to worry about the time.
I'll bring my card.
Which I'm really, really happy about. Advertise the... Oh my, look at that. Look.
It's badly soiled, but look, hasn't done an awful lot.
Crazy.
I mean, look at this. Oh, this is after the fire.
Mum, look, there's the main door. Look.
Yeah, that's the main.
Hard hats are not my... Mum, I haven't even got it on straight. Mum, the hat, I haven't even got it on straight. I don't suit hard hats, I've decided. I'm not gonna lie, these hard hats are not my best look. Are they? Let's be honest.
I don't think they're meant to be.
Grandma is up there, nattering away.
Need to go that way.
Oh, we do. Here you go. Found it. See you later. Bye. No, clearly not. Mum. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. See you later. Can I just ask, what the hell do we look like? Grandma, do you like your new
We're going
look?
into a new trade. We're going into construction.
Yeah, can you
Tracy?
imagine you as a construction worker? Here you go. Come on then,
I could be
lads.
the foreman.
Yeah.
Come on. I'll make the teas.
Tea break.
I'll make the teas.
Heavy lifting and all that. Right, so we're coming into the basement. Oh, it's quite a bit chilly. There's still room, larder and housemaid. Because this is where the gift shop used to be, wasn't it? Like in there. I
The
swear.
gift shop used to be in
Yeah.
there. That's where the gift shop was. Sorry? The gift shop was in there, wasn't it? On the way out.
Do you know what, Grandma? You two are a jack of all trades.
We certainly are.
This room was the kitchen. There's a banqueting room too somewhere where they had weddings.
This is mental.
That
Please, can you read out what that says?
Tom Tits Estate.
First World War stuff in the military.
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah, because it's quite sort of narrow in here. I used to get quite claustrophobic.
Yeah, you used to go around, didn't you?
Yeah. It's look at all that. I won't be sorry to see this hat off, I'm not going to lie. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Like, it was lovely seeing the house and everything, but I won't be sad to see this hat off my head.
I should keep coming back and seeing how they're
I'm not
doing
going to
there.
lie. But they've done such an amazing job, and we put some nice comments.
She's got to wear a hard hat.
Does this look right? No, it looks horrific on me. So let's not even go there, shall we?
It's a masonry fill on your head, you'll be glad of it.
Well, I think these, because do you remember when we had you and Grandad have a picture of you two? You're stood there, and then Grandad's like stood over there, having a look. We've got that still, that picture. It's just so pretty. Yeah. Me and Grandma have just sat on that white bench there and had a bit of a couple of pics taken. We've just had a funny family moment, one of the many already.
Yeah.
Grandma, do you want to explain what just happened?
No, because I might get smacked.
Mum, do you want to explain what just happened?
No, that's it now.
I'll explain what happened. But this way, Mum, basically, Grandma looked at a selfie of me and Grandma mistook herself for Mum. End of conversation. This one could be me when I'm 18, Mum. Okay. You'll get it in a minute. No, it's Freddie Mercury. I don't have any of their stuff with Adam Lambert. Is that Adam Lambert?
Yeah.
Memory together.
What, all of us?
Yeah, or just in general.
Having a meltdown in a car and
Yeah,
then having
Grandma.
hysterics.
Right, Grandma was. I did not vlog any of this because obviously at the time it was terrifying.
But it's
I was
funny
like
now.
having a full-on panic attack. Mum was stressing out. She was swearing. She was shouting. And then you had Grandma in the back laughing her head
You
off.
weren't sitting where I was, and that it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure it was hilarious, but for me, I needed the moral support, and you just had this one cackling away. Just posted one of the pictures that Mum took of me at Clarendon on Instagram, which is great. I'm going to post something on my Lily's Beauty page too. But we've got dinner. This is one of the microwavable jacket potatoes, and oh my god, it's so quick, but it tastes just like the oven cooked ones. My favourite toppings, beans and cheese. I'm so ready for this, and also I can't wait to get my nails redone because I love the pictures Mum took of me, but you could just see my nails and it's like ill. Can you record it?
Okay. Only thing is though, I don't know how recent the programmes are on it.
No, but that's fine. It's still reacting to the Google
because
book.
I haven't seen Line of Duty, so they start talking about that and showing bits of it. I really don't want
Oh,
to
just skip it then.
I haven't
But
seen
can we
it.
please record the Google box?
Nails is going to go on the planner.
Yes. Me and Mum are having a tiff. See, this is when you asked about serious arguments, this is a serious argument.
TV is bloody serious.
Basically, Mum is being like a 2-year-old,
Oh,
and
Me?
she's saying that she doesn't want to watch the Guardians of the Galaxy #2. I suggested Galaxies of the Guardians #1 because I was hoping I could persuade her to watch Guardians of the Galaxy #2. And I just feel like she wanted just to make me feel good about passing my level 2. And for once in my life, I'm not actually allowed to watch the movie I want to watch. Most of the time, it's a unanimous decision. Most of the time, we go, yeah, let's both watch it because we both really want to. So I didn't even go there. Sunshine.
Times I've actually watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because you said you wanted to watch
Not that many times, Sunshine. We've watched that a lot more than we've watched #2, and I can promise you that now. As I said, really serious argument. It's so annoying. Like, what is her problem?
You know what my problem is? Bloody hell, what have you brought up? You've been watching Love Island and the only way is Essex.
Oh, I actually did feel like I was a Love Island girl saying, what is her problem?
It is.
I cannot wait for Love Island to start again. Love Island every night, summer, long nights. It's gonna be fantastic. No, let's put Guardians of the Galaxy #1 on.
Give me Effie Jeffries.
I said to her, I went, oh, I bet if I said, let's watch Doctor Strange, she'd go, yeah. She went, yeah. I'm like,
I really
well
love
then
that
why the
film.
bloody hell
Because I don't
can't we
really know.
watch #2? We always watch movies she wants to watch, but I'm not allowed to watch movies I want to watch.
Now you sounded like a 2-year-old.
Right, basically, when we were in Clarendon, little story time for you. We had a really lovely time, didn't we, though? We had a really...
What a lovely day.
Until now. Mum's ruined my day. I'm joking, she hasn't. But basically, We saw someone there. Very nice person, weren't they, Mum?
Yes.
And they smiled at me, which is a nice thing. They smiled at me, which is a nice thing. As we were walking out for the final time, because we'd gone into the cafe for 2 drinks and whatever, like 2 separate times. And then, and then basically, oh yeah, I remember what this is. And then basically, and Mum and Grandma are walking, and I just make this really weird noise, don't I, Mum? What sort of noise do I make? Mum, what sort of noise do I make?
High pitched squeal.
Which was?
I can't do it, you did it. That's it. Sound like a blooming guinea pig.
I can't wait to see the guinea pigs tomorrow, actually. Nice.
Lovely.
Mum loves Doctor Strange.